It's defunct with Let's Do Outdoors. I'm gonna try a new way to clean fish. My neighbor behind me says that him and his dad, when they clean crappie, they use a drill bit to scale the fish with. We talked about how much better it is to eat fish with the skin on it versus filleting it like I do with a fillet knife, where you just run it through, flip the fillet over, and then cut the skin off of it, and then cut the rib meat out. I'm gonna try it this way, and we'll see how it goes. We're gonna videotape it for a little while. So here goes. Get in kind of close and see how this works.
Oh my goodness.
Okay,
That's
well,
awesome.
so far so good. That's freaking way better than I thought it was gonna be. Casey, I believe you're on to something, my man. I was afraid that it was really gonna cut into the flesh of the fish, but
Wow. That's quite impressive.
that is really impressive. Casey, you could have shared that a while back, my man. Like, well, we've been talking about on my, in some of this is how much better fish taste with the skin on it, and how much better they are whole than even with the skin on it versus what I described earlier about doing the fillet. Now, it is faster and easier, and if you got several fillets, it goes so much faster to fillet it like I described with an electric knife. But so far, I don't know why you. This is awesome. It's easy. It's going in a hurry.
Foxy's hoping to catch her a scale or something. Hi,
That's our
baby.
begging dog,
Hi, baby.
Foxy, the rescue dog that we have. Now, this is a larger fish here. This is probably a 1.5 pound, 1.75 pound crappie right here.
Bragging.
Not even. Fish stories ago, I lost some bigger fish than this. Man, this is crazy awesome is what this is. So I don't know if Mr. Allen come up with this or if Casey come up with this, or if somebody told them about it, but however it happened, this is awesome. You can even get in those little tight to reach spots right there. Now what I don't have over here is what I don't have over here is my garden hose to wash these off before I fillet them, and I'm gonna have to get to that. I'm running out of daylight. So we're gonna get a garden hose over here so we can rinse these off. We'll get back with you. So we're back, and this is going remarkably well. I don't have any. This is awesome. I do notice that on some of these bigger crappie, some of these that are pushing 14 inches, and I do notice that the scales are a little tougher to come off, but by and large, it's super easy.
Look at all those scales.
I know. That's why when you asked if I was going to use that little sink over that's attached to the house, I don't think that's a good idea. So we live in a subdivision. My wife kind of balked at the idea of scaling fish right up next to the house. So we're scaling them at the neighbor's house while he's camping. Hey, Casey.
Not true.
Not true. But yeah, this is going really well. Now, don't make fun of the way that I fillet, because it's, like I said, I've been using the electric knife and I'm comfortable with that. And I know how it feels to, cut fish up with a electric knife. It's been a long time since I filleted one with just a fillet knife. But this technique of scaling these fish, when I was a kid, we did this with a spoon.
Oh my.
And it was a lengthy process. This is before really people come out with electric knives. We used my grandmother's bread knife, which she wasn't happy about. But this so far has just been awesome. I can't believe how easy and how efficient it is at scaling fish. It's crazy. And it seems to have been. So here's another thing. I'm very particular about wild game and fish, right? Very particular about it. If I'm cleaning a deer, I get the hair off, I clean it good, wash it good, keep the meat cold, take care of it. Same for fish. I'm a stickler for the details with fish because it doesn't freak me out, but it does freak a lot of people out if you get a scale in with a piece of fried fish or something like that. The cleaner you can be, the better off you'll be, especially with people that aren't as turbo redneck as I am. I can't get over how good of a job that does. So this should definitely be worth a like and a share. I'm just saying, I'm new to YouTube and I'm putting together these videos trying to get some followers. So subscribe and share and like if you would. That'd be fantastic. I don't know what the audio is like with this reel, but I said subscribe, share, and like, just so we can be clear on that. It'd be awesome. And then I'm gonna rinse these fish and then we'll start filleting them in just a second. All right, so now's the true test. We're gonna rinse them off and see how many scales are left behind. But it looked like it stripped every one of them off of it. I didn't think it'd be anywhere near that good, and it appears to have taken all the scales off.
Look at the red.
Get Tracy to detail my truck tomorrow after this. We're gonna fish tomorrow. Maybe I'll get a video of that. We're gonna be fishing in Kentucky Lake tomorrow. The crappie are starting to pull up shallow. We may try to do some what I call hand-to-hand combat. Get in there and wade with them and get a jig pole and jig brush piles and buck brush and stake beds and see if we can stick some of these crappie in the face. In Kentucky, the smallest crappie you can have is 10 inches. So some of these crappie may look small just because I was catching awesome big fish. Some of these fish are 14 inches. As fish stories go, I lost a couple that were pushing 16. But that's just how it is. All right, we're gonna get back at you. I'm gonna start trying to fillet some of these and see how it goes. YouTube they kind of cut you back monetarily if you show a lot of gruesome stuff. So I don't know how much of it I'm gonna show. I don't really care. I'm not making anything now, so they can't cut too much, right? Anyhow, so my phone's running a little low. Ooh, that's a terrible cut. I gotta do this fish better justice than that. Man. I think no, that's not a scale.
Foxy's eating the scales.
Should be all right.
Oh, I know.
So this is the first one. You can see through it. It's a pretty good. I left a little bit of meat on it. It's the first time I've tried it like that. But what I like about doing it this way is I'm not cutting down and then running that knife through the guts and the stomach and all of that and then back into the fillet again. It's just something weird about dragging that knife through all of those guts and stuff and then putting it through the fillet. So I do like that idea. I mean, it's paper thin, so pretty happy with that. And these fillets turned out really good. There's not a scale on them anywhere, so it's a few little bones I got to pick out because I kind of got into a bad place with that one. But anyhow, that's the story, and we'll get back with you. All right, let's do a quick wrap up. That is 12 crappie cut up, 24 fillets. I can give you some takeaways from it. This technique does take a good bit longer than just using an electric fillet knife. But you're going to have some sacrifice if you like to eat them with the skin on them. So that little technique with the drill bit scaling them is fantastic. It wasn't 100% for me, but I was in a hurry. I was running out of daylight, so was kind of in a hurry, and it seemed to me that I left a few little scales here and there, and they were all kind of in the same spot. So, you know, nothing's perfect for the first time that you try it. So I will definitely improve it. I really like the technique. I'm gonna have to give Casey props on that. That's fantastic. It's a fun way to get your fish cleaned up. There are some positives. I have full, all of the fillets are in good shape. Even in a hurry, if you make a little bit of a miscut with a regular fillet knife, you don't ruin the entire fish. So I've been in the past have made the mistake of being in a hurry with an electric knife and just shooting straight through, you know, those 10-inch crappie. You know, if just making a miscut and just, you know, ruining an entire fillet on the back side of it. So the fillets are much fuller. I get some of that belly meat on there. I'm going to be doing this from now on unless I'm in a hurry. Like I said earlier, one of my least favorite things about cleaning with an electric knife, it is fast, but I don't like dragging and running the knife blade through the gut pouch in the fish and then continuing on through the fillets. I don't like that, so I'm going to keep doing this for now and see how it goes. Maybe we'll have a little cooking session coming up with these crappie here soon. Thank you for watching. Please give me a subscribe and a share and a like if you would. And I appreciate you watching.